𝗵𝗵𝗴 Academy, a prestigious boarding school nestled in the quiet hills of Eastern Province, prided itself on academic excellence and discipline. The school was a beacon of hope for students from all walks of life, promising a bright future through education. But one term, everything changed when a new National Service Corps member named Mr. 𝗊𝗵𝗁 was assigned to teach biology. Mr. 𝗊𝗵 was young, charming, and charismatic. He had just completed his university degree and was full of energy. His good looks and easygoing personality quickly won the admiration of both students and staff. At 24, he became the school's favorite teacher in just weeks. His biology lessons were interactive, and students finally found the subject enjoyable. However, beneath his polished demeanor lay a manipulative and self-serving individual driven by dark desires. To help struggling students, Mr. 𝗊𝗵 introduced special study sessions for biology on weekends. These sessions were initially well received by the school administration. He would select a few girls he claimed needed extra help, often inviting them individually. At first, the girls attended out of genuine academic interest, but soon, strange stories began circulating. He often called them to his private quarters under the guise of extra coaching. Some girls returned from the extra lessons, visibly disturbed, but fear and shame kept them quiet. Mr. 𝗊𝗵 was highly respected, and the girls feared they would be blamed or expelled if they reported anything. Others fell for his calculated charm. He showered them with gifts, extra academic assistance, and promises of a better life beyond school. The manipulation ran deep, with him playing on the vulnerabilities of teenage girls living far from home. As weeks turned into months, subtle changes became noticeable. Several girls started experiencing unexplained illnesses, frequent fatigue, and unusual weight gain. Gossip spread like wildfire among students, but most dismissed it as exaggerated boarding school drama. The house mistress, Madame Grace, took note of the changes but was too overwhelmed with administrative duties to investigate further. Everything unraveled when a senior girl named Linda collapsed during morning assembly. She was rushed to the nearby hospital, where the doctor confirmed she was 6 months pregnant. Shock spread through the school like an uncontrollable wildfire. Linda, desperate and ashamed, finally broke down and revealed that Mr. 𝗊𝗵 was the father of her unborn child. The school board convened immediately, summoning Mr. 𝗊𝗵. He vehemently denied the accusations, dismissing them as a ploy to ruin his reputation. However, when more girls came forward with similar stories, his web of lies began to fall apart. Terrified, some girls admitted that they had been threatened with expulsion if they exposed what had happened. Their confessions painted a horrifying picture of manipulation and abuse. News of the scandal spread beyond the school walls, igniting outrage within the community. Parents stormed the school demanding justice. Local media outlets picked up the story, making it a national scandal. Religious leaders, community elders, and education authorities weighed in, condemning the school's lack of oversight. The government launched a formal investigation, determined to bring Mr. 𝗊𝗵 to justice. Authorities arrested Mr. 𝗊𝗵, charging him with multiple counts of sexual misconduct, child abuse, and exploitation. DNA tests confirmed his paternity in multiple cases, sealing his fate in court. The school principal and several staff members were also suspended for failing to act sooner despite clear warning signs. The Ministry of Education overhauled the school's leadership and implemented strict safety policies to protect students. The affected girls were offered counseling and medical care, though many faced lifelong emotional scars. Community organizations stepped in to provide legal support and advocacy for the victims. Parents pulled some students from the school, but 𝗵𝗵𝗴 Academy fought hard to rebuild its reputation through transparency and accountability. The scandal left a lasting mark on the community and sparked national conversations about school safety and the protection of vulnerable students. Mr. 𝗊𝗵 received a long prison sentence, becoming a cautionary tale about the abuse of power. 𝗵𝗵𝗴 Academy slowly recovered, implementing policies that prioritized student welfare above all else. While the memory of the tragedy never fully faded, the community emerged stronger and more united, determined never to allow such a betrayal of trust again. The scandal at 𝗵𝗵𝗁 Academy stands as a grim reminder of the consequences of unchecked authority and the critical need for accountability in educational institutions.